We're at the Clearfield County Fair. Horse pull here on a hot Saturday afternoon. Nick is trying to shine a turd here, trying to get the harnesses cleaned up. We're in the lightweights. We have Elvis, 7-year-old bay. He's a grandson of CD Rock. And 4-year-old Zodiac, he is a grandson of Boggs Creek Rocky. Don't let their breeding fool you. They can be as counterfeit as anybody's. How you feeling, Nick?
Feeling fine, other than hot.
Yeah, well, you'll get to run the camera today.
Yeah.
We got Sexy Sue and Buster, Teddy and Trisha. You guys happy to be here today?
Oh, of course.
Happy about the heat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's better than winter.
Got the Cattertons. Got 2 teams of heavyweights here. We're running lights and heavies together today. We're pulling separate, but we're pulling them at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but what I mean by that is we'll pull all the lightweights, and then when that's over, we'll start with the heavyweights and pull them. We got Allegheny County, New York represented. Chris Armison's got his heavy team. Andy and another Buster. Stop getting out of the picture, Jen. How you feel about pulling horses in the heat, Chris? It's summer. Hello, Buster. Got the Brown Brothers entry. This team won it last year. And I don't remember the names. Best in the business right here. One of the best in the business, Brown Brothers. They keep the mains on them sometimes. This fella here is Hank. I know he's one that won it last year. How are you guys? Good. How you guys feeling about pulling in the heat? You gonna hit your own today, Ray, like you do up to Cherry Springs?
I think I probably could today.
Oh, I'm sure you could. Ray Long's won the log pull up to Cherry Springs many years, and Brown Brothers won about every pull in the country for a long time. Same team you won with here last year? I know Hank is. Hank and Barney. I'll try to remember that. This is Ray Long's lightweight team. As I said, they're a very well broke team of horses. They've won the log pull at Cherry Springs many times. Nice pair of heavyweights. Jeff Martin's got a couple heavy teams. Casey Harriman's team. Only Percheron in the show today. Owen Armisen driving them. Dig that. Got some proper teams from upstate PA. Lester Speck team. Some lightweights. Big mare, Lori. Seth Owens will be pulling her with somebody. She did a nice job at the farm show this year. She spent some time at my house. A lot of these horses did. Tom Bowman. Always a safe bet to be in the winner's circle when you bet on Tom. Got another team. Seth brought 2 teams at least. Over here we got Mike Bueller. Because it's 18. Farringer, Danny Farringer's driving. Another Bowman lightweight team. Here's the pulling sled today. Brown Brothers pulling sled. You ride on it. So the lightweights will be an overweight pull. The weight of the teamsters factored in. So quite simply, the way an overweight pull works, if somebody had a 3,500 pound team and they're hooking to just say 5,000 pounds on this sled, and my team weighed 3,600, 100 more, we add 100 more pounds of weight to the sled to make it even. So for every pound of horse flesh, we add an extra pound of weight to the sled. And we actually factor the weight of the teamster right in there, unfortunately for Chubby Brandt. No, actually it makes it fair. Whether I'm fat or skinny, it makes it fair. I haven't been skinny in 30 years. Well, looks like we're getting some teams ready. People coming out here to the track, so I guess see if our harnesses are shiny and we'll walk our rejects around a little and see what we do with the pole. Hello. Tom Bowman pulling here today and gonna come whip us an Angelica too, aren't you? Horse shit, you know you are. Second year we've had this pull. Last year we only had 5 heavies and 2 lights. And Seth Owens, to his credit, has grown this pull a lot. So got some teams here today. Should be a good one. I'll introduce you to the videographer here, Super Nick.
Hi.
Elvis is shitting pretty loose. Long ride down here, hot weather. Actually different hay today too, so probably all that factors in. Guess I'll put some respectable looking clothes on and draw some horses. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
Smith & Warren speed team.
And all the way for Teddy. As you can see, it's not real heavy yet. But that's what we do. We'll just give these teams a little chance to warm up. Hey Teddy, where are you from? Spartanburg.
Chris Ploughlin.
And all the way for Chris. Chris is from New Bloomfield, PA. Chris will be followed by Grant Ainsworth. And then Stackhouse and Herman after them. Hey, we boys, we forgot the low block.
Ainsworth and Squeak team. Looking to 4,500.
Brad, you'll be followed by Stackhouse and Harriman. Okay, all the way for Brad Ainsworth. Next in, Stackhouse and Harriman. Casey Harriman,
Casey
As you
Harriman.
can see, Casey has a gray horse in here. A little bit different
Looking
color
to,
than the rest.
4,500.
That's what they call a Percher. All the way for Casey, plus a lot more. Don't worry, we'll get him slowed down here. Okay, got that ready on.
Ray Vaughn. Looking at what I believe is 4,500. Yep, 4,500.
And all the way for Ray. These guys like to get their horses loosened up a little bit, get them warmed up on these lighter loads.
Tom Bowman from Orangeville.
Oh,
Tom owns a milk trucking company.
And all the way for Tom. No problem. Travis Prober, you'll follow Tom. And then we'll be down to the end of the order, that'll be Lester Speck. Travis Prober, then Lester Speck. Hey, his team is Red and Jimmy.
Travis Prober, Corey, Pennsylvania. His cousin John won this pull last year.
And no problem for Travis.
Play that one back, you'll see that Milt Chris did a hell of a job getting that hitched right on
And our last team in the lightweight division is
best in
going
the
to be
business.
Lester
Speck, Abe and Daryl. This is a bad team of horses. Do a lot of winning. Looks like Casey's going to get behind them on the line.
And what we call that is one away. Well, they have 3 of them, which then will constitute as one pull. And they all have 3 attempts at each load.
Casey here,
No harm.
pulling
No harm
lightweights
done.
this year. You've seen him win an awful lot of heavyweights. He's going to get back to heavyweights, but he's doing lightweights now. It's helping Lester Speck.
And no problem at all for Lester. Okay, that drops us down to the heavyweight class. Is there any heavyweight guys out that want to hook to this load? Yes, we got one for sure. So the heavyweights have an option of passing this load, and they can wait for more weight.
Behringer's from Indiana, Pennsylvania. Used to know these guys back when I announced pony pulls. First heavyweight team. This is option load for the heavy class.
And no problem for Dan. Dan has a young horse in there. He wanted to see how things went, so, but it's not a problem. Any other heavyweight guys? Any other heavyweight guys want to hook? Okay. Nobody else wants to hook to that?
Dan Behringer was the only heavyweight
We're
team
going to add
to hitch. That was an option load for the heavyweights. Lightweights, we all had to hitch.
2,000 pounds to the load.
Dan was the only one that chose to hitch to that load.
60.
So now we're back to the lightweights. So
Generally,
we're
we
going to
like
add
to
some
try
weight.
to somewhere around
We're
4,
starting with the
5, 6
lightweights.
times and explain that to you. at the
Muscle
beginning.
Man Brown brother
Lightweights
there.
are what we call a
Black
focus.
weight, Charlie Brown.
Four sets, like a percentage pull. So we weigh
They
all
bring the
lightweight
scales,
teams in.
the weight, the sled, the
For every
skid steer,
50
the whole
pounds
shooting match.
heavier each team is,
Microphone,
we have to
probably.
pull an extra block. So
They bring it all.
it was funny how everybody weighed in today. After every team pulls, we got to put 1 block on. So that means that there's 50 pounds difference between each team from the starting. It's really how you got to do it. That's what we call it. So that being said, at most horse pools, if you've ever been to a horse pool before, they'll take 1 or 2 attempts and then they come back at the end of the round and take their third.
Unless you want.
When you pull an overweight pool,
What
and
did
we
the
have
load
to
be?
go block, they have to take all 3 pools. That's going to put us at 6,500 pounds. 6,500 pounds on the lead. So it's our second go round. We're going to start off with Smith and Hornsby. Teddy Hornsby does the driving. And I made a little mistake the last time. I said that the horse's name is Duke, and it's actually Sue. So Sue is actually a mare, female. I think we might have another in heavy. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Oh, you're all right.
And no problem at all for Teddy on the second load. Chris Laughlin, you'll follow Teddy. Brent Ainsworth, you'll follow him. We need 1 block, legs on. And just like a walk in the park for Chris, no problem at all. Okay, next up, Brent Ainsworth.
Ainsworth team. Hooking on at 6,500.
Casey, you'll follow Brent. And no problem for Brent. I promise we'll get them slowed down sooner or later. We get a little warm up here for the horses and then we'll get them slowed down. Okay, team number 4 is going to be stacked.
Comes Casey Harriman. Looking on to 6,500.
And Casey thinks he's on the racetrack, which he is, but we'll get him. No problem for Casey. Ray Long, you'll follow Casey. We need +1. Tom Bowman, you'll be after Ray. Heads up on what these teams, our lightest team weighed in at 33.15, our heaviest team is 36.25. And no problem for Ray. Next team in, Tom Bowman. Tom Bowman is from Orangeville, PA.
Here comes Tom Bowman. Looking to 6,500.
This team's going up 50 pounds. Excuse me.
And Tom scoots it across. Nice and easy. Nice job, Tom. Next team in, Travis Poker.
Whatever they pull, they pull.
Travis is driving.
Known team, I'm trying to decide if they're bitted right. Got to be able to handle them, not let them bull me out of there. I mean, Rowan is driving a step behind, but when he's on the sled, he's not a step behind. So I might change bits later. We'll see. Get him up even a little more. I hate to have him over bitted. Right now it's Travis Roper, Corey, Pennsylvania. Chris Armson's working his ass on. Caleb too, pitching horses.
And no problem for Travis. All the way, 27.6 for Travis. Our last team in the lightweight division is Lester Speck. Lester is from Clearfield, PA. He's driving Abe and Daryl. And then we'll go right into the heavyweights after this.
He's looking to 6,500.
And all the way for Lester. And that's how all our lightweights are complete around. Everybody has a full pull.
Lester.
Okay, now we're going to drop right into our heavyweights. Our heavyweight class, we do not weigh. They can weigh.
This is the first heavyweight team. Looking to 6,500.
And no problem at all for Jeff. Get these heavyweight guys warmed up a little bit.
Catterton and Haskell looking to 6,500. Heavyweight team.
And no problem for Joe all the way. Next team up, Seth Owens. One of our hometown boys here.
Got Seth Owens about to hook to 6,500.
In the heavyweight class. Seth has the other mare in the class today. What's her name, Nick?
I don't remember.
Lori.
Lori,
She was at
yes,
the house
of
for a short
course.
while. Seth is the founder of the Beast here. He organized this poll. It's the second year.
Okay, there's all the way for the hometown boy, Seth Owens. That's it. I thought I heard a pretty good crowd here for him last year. Seth is driving Prince and Lori, which I said about another mare. So there you have Lori on the right-hand side. Our two girls pulling today. Next team in is Leckley. There you go. Jason making it look nice and easy.
Back in the old days of Belgians,
Next
roan
team in will be the
was a more
Brown
popular
Brothers.
color than sorrel.
Brown Brothers from
Bay was
Madden,
also
PA.
popular.
They're
There were
driving
even some black and gray
Hank
Belgians,
Varner.
but all throughout the 30s and then into the 40s,
They'll
the
be followed
sorrels
by
took
Martin
over.
McIntyre. Jeff, you're about the
And
second
roan were
team
even
up.
popular when I was a kid in the 80s, and now they're kind of making a comeback.
And then Chris Armisen.
We've got one, don't we, Nick?
Yeah.
Brown Brothers.
And all the way for the Brown Brothers. Next team up, Martin and McIntyre. A lot of sunshine.
Martin
today.
and McIntyre team looking the 6,500.
Okay, no problem for Martin McIntyre, Mark and Louis. Next team in, Chris Armisen.
Here's Chris Armisen. He's gonna be hooking the 6,500.
Chris Armisen. Saw him win the first pull of the year with this team. Andy on this side and Buster on the other. Buster's a stud, you remember. You remember Andy in our logging videos. Me and Nick took him to the woods a handful of times.
Okay, no problem for Chris. I was telling you, like, there was two mares in here. Chris's left-hand horse is what they call a stallion. So a stallion is a male that still has his drivers. Most of the other ones are what they call gelding. This is
Here comes
JD.
Catterton and Haskell. Also hooking the
Mike, I call
500.
him Dan Rush, you'll call him Mike. All the way for Joe.
good job.
Next team in, Mike Bueller.
Bueller. 2 4-year-olds. Hooking 6,500.
And all the way for Mike. I think this team might be a little bit younger team, but they look like they're doing a nice job. That's it. They're gonna let them know the hometown boys around here. That's good. Next team in, Dan and Russ.
Dan
Bowman,
and
you
Ross
follow them.
Faringer.
And then Hunter. Oh, it's
Hookings
our last
at
team. Hunter will be the
6,500.
last team on. And all the way for Dan and Russ.
Tom Bowman looking 6,500.
This is Bowman's heavyweight team. He had a team in the lightweights also. About as serious a horse puller as there is. You're watching down Florida in February. Bowman's right there. 5,000 plus on the truck. This is heavy.
Texas.
Well, you better pull a lot more down on the truck. So Bowman's over 5,000.
And no problem for Tom. One horse stumbling his little feet there a little bit, but no problem at all for Tom. Okay, our last heavyweight team in is Hunter Owens.
Working at it.
Hunter Owens from here in Clearfield pitching on now. It's Seth Owens' son. I think it's Marco and somebody, I can't remember.
Yeah, kind of like
I think Shorty will tell us.
we have preceptors. Every time we do rotations,
And there you go, another hometown boy. Hunter goes all the way with Margot and
6,500,
Jim.
and everybody has crossed,
Okay,
lightweights and heavy.
round. What we're going to do now is we got to load some more weight, and then we'll start back over round number 3.
It's actually more than 6,500 because we started with 6,500 with Teddy, Orangevie's team, the lightest team. Each team after that happened to be 50 pounds heavier, so we actually added 400 because we have 8 lightweight teams. So the heavyweights all pulled 6,900. If you wonder why we're standing back here, it's because we need to be in the shade because we're soft since we're not loggermen anymore, right, Nick?
Yeah.
We can't all be tough guys like Milt.
As tough as I used to be.
Orangevie team. Teddy Orangevie driving. We're on 8,500 now.
Get your measurement here in a minute. 2 foot 3 inches. 2 foot 3 inches on his first. So, and what this means now is he unhooked from his second. So they'll allow 3 pins.
First off him. Looking on at 8,500.
And all the way for Chris. He completes the 3rd round, no problem.
First team looking at 8,500.
First attempt at 8,500. Okay, Grant's first attempt was 8'9", and he is elected to pass. Okay, Grant's third and final pull was 2.8, 2 foot 8 inches. That's thanks Grant for coming.
Airman looking at 8,500.
And all the way to Prince and Duke. Make it look easy. Full pull on the 8,500 pound. Next team in, Ray Long. Ray Long is from Sidman, PA.
Team names, or horse names are Roy and Spud. They're about to hook on to 8,500. Plus added weight from the other teams as they add 50 more pounds each after each hitch.
Okay, Ray's first pull, 9 inches. He offers to pass his second, and same with Rick. He run out of room on the track, so he does not have an option to go either direction for his third.
Long had 9
After
inches
Tom,
on
we
that
need
pull.
Travis Roper,
Decided that was enough.
and then Lester Speck.
I don't remember what we had, 8 something. And then I thought the second hitch or the third hitch where they only went 210 was a good hitch. Good effort by the horses. We just didn't play with that.
And no problem at all from the Northville man. Tom Bowman takes it all the way.
But yeah, we went.
Next up, Travis
I wasn't
Roper
unhappy
with
at all
Jimmy
with
in
that.
red.
Probably
Travis
push them a little
from
heavier than I need to
Spartanburg,
be right now,
PA.
to be honest with you.
After Travis Croker. Jimmy Duderino, 8,500 pounds, first attempt.
It's Travis Broker. 8,500. He's right up against the rope on this side. Very nice job.
Nice pull. Travis Croker making it look easy all the way, 8,500 pounds. Okay, our final team to this load is Lester Speck. Follow him.
This is the last lightweight team, Lester Speck. Casey Herman driving them in. It's an 8,500 pound
Some of
load.
our sponsors here today. I'm going to get you that. We got Rivers Bottom Paradise,
400 heavier than
Urban Manor, Small Batch.
How much room do you think? The horse is jagging, he's on special. Dick Wellingford said, trying to thread a needle and stop the freight train at the same
As you can
time.
see, these horses go amped up. They know what game day is. They go amped up. They're anxious about getting hooked on. They got them settled down, and then it's no problem. All the way for Lester. Okay, we're going to fall into our heavyweight class. First team up, Martin and McIntyre, Gene and Tug. This will be go round number 2 for the heavies, hooking on to 8,500 pounds. 5 teams still in our competition in the legweight. 5 teams.
Jeff
Some of
Martin,
other sponsors, Team D Fabricating,
first heavyweight.
Mabel's Pizza,
We still have
Pike Power Works,
5
LLC.
lightweight teams across this.
Fast Contracting,
And as this load sits right now, it's
Down
8,900.
Annetta Bureau, PEMF, Martin Ron McIntyre, Punxsutawney, PA, Gene and Tug. And no problem for Jack. Gene and Tug take it all the way. Next up, Catterton and Haskell. Joey Red
Dunkirk
and Mac
now.
on this team. Joey brought us 2 teams today, Joey and Dustin. This is Red and Mac. First attempt at 8,500 pound a piece each horse. Nice little squeeze off on the start and not a problem for Joe. Joe takes it all the way. Next team in, our hometown boys. Seth.
Here comes Seth Owens. Gonna hook on to 8,500.
Okay, no problem for the hometown boy. Good job, Seth from Prince and Lori, all the way. Next in, Lepley and Richie.
Lachlan Ritchie hooking to 8,500.
And no problem for Jason with the Richie and Lepley team. Next team in, Brown Brothers, Hank and Barney. They're from Acme, PA. So this team
Here's the Brown brothers hooking on to
will be
8,500.
followed by Mark. And no problem for Hank and Barney, 27 feet 6 inches for them. Next team in.
McIntyre in 8,500.
Okay, no problem for Jack. Mark and Louis take it all the way. 8,500 pounds. Next team in, Chris Armstrong.
Chris Armisen.
Warming up to
Out of hook to 8,500.
No problem for Chris. So we've been
Catterton and Haskell hooking to 8,500.
and Joe making it look nice and easy. Nice pull for Joe. Next up, Mike Bueller. Mike has Pat and Don today.
Mike Bueller hooking to 8,500.
And no problem for Mike, all the way for Pat and Dawn. Next up, Dan and Russ Faringer. Sherlock to PA, they'll be followed.
Dan and Russ Faringer.
Flat shoes on this team.
Okay, we'll get you some distances here. 1'8" on his first, 1'7" on his second. Now in the heavyweights, they got a third or final attempt, but we do that at the end of the go-round. Well,
Here comes Tom Bowman, about to hook on to 8,500.
and all the way for Calm. Texan Dude takes a 27-6. Next team in is going to be Hunter Owens, our final team in the heavyweight 500 pounds.
Hunter Owens, hooking to 8,500.
Okay, that's 2 attempts for Hunter. 1'8" on his.
Chris Slothman
Chris is driving Buck and Bob.
hooking to 9,500.
His first attempt at 9,500 pound, go round number 4. Let's try to hold our applause until he gets done pulling. Okay.
This is Casey Harriman hooking on to 9,500.
30 seconds. Okay. 1'1" on his third and final. Let's give Casey.
Here's Tom Bowman. Looking to 9,500.
Tough luck there, tough luck. A little bit of tough luck there for Tom. Just lost his footing. Okay, that's what we call double bat block. The first hitch, the horse lost his footing. Okay, nice cool. 5'8", 5'8", give Tom a round of applause. That's going to put him in the placing distance for this load. 5'8". Thanks, Tom. Next team.
Last respect, last lightweight team that hitched to 9,500.
Hitch so far. Well, if you can get it a dozen feet, you can. I think.
Daryl,
You weren't far from it.
looking to beat the distance. 5'8", set by Tom Bowman.
You had it walking that when you went over the rope, and that horse wouldn't have went down, but you were trying to get him off the rope. Guess you don't need my advice. Yeah. Nice pull on that though. I think that might have.
Okay,
Yeah, it's on.
there you go.
They have won the
9
poll.
foot 6 inches. Our winner of our pool today.
That's it. 9'6" won it.
Nice pull on the big load of 9,500 pounds.
Charlie Brown,
Congratulations to Daryl.
Scott
May.
Brown. They put on this
Okay,
poll.
now
They were
we're gonna
apologizing
drop
for
into
adding the
our
weight
heavyweights.
so
And then I'll
quick.
give you a rundown
It's hard to judge on this track, and they wish they'd went up for us lightweight
So
guys.
first team up is
Smaller
going to be
increments, but it's hard to judge on this
Martin
gravelly track. So we'll regroup, and at Kersey we'll be on this sled again, and we'll do it different.
Martin and McIntyre, first heavyweight team on 9,500 with extra weight from the other teams.
Probably in the 9,700 pound neighborhood, something like that, maybe 98.
And the big guys have no trouble. Martin McIntyre all the way, 27-6. No problem for them. Next team in. Catterton and Haskell.
Patterson and Haskell. Looking on 85. Not 85, 9,500, probably about 97. Somewhere in that area.
Over the rope. Over the rope. There's the rope. Finishing stop. Now working in the ribbon, so he has to turn and come the other way for his second attempt.
Second attempt. Went over the rope the first one.
Yeah, there you go, Joe. All the way on Joe's second attempt. Didn't find the rope that time. Full pull for Catterton and Haskell. Next team in. Seth Owens, hometown boy. Prince and Lord. Seth will be followed by Lapley and Richard.
Bowman.
Less respect from Freedom PA, 9'6". Second place, Tom Bowman, Orangeville PA, 5'8".
Well, I can only assume to
Third
be
place, Chris Laughlin, 2'4". Here's our hometown boy. Let's hold our applause until he gets done making his attempt. We're giving all the possibility we can here. Okay, that's 1 and 2 for Seth. 2'6" on his first, 9 inches on his set. Still has his third and final. Let's give Seth a round of applause. Good job, Seth. 2'6", 9 inches, 2'6" in place. Next team in. Lepley and Ritchie. Jason Ritchie, Butch Lepley, Marisdale, PA, Jimmy Field. Lepley and Ritchie will be followed by Brown Brothers, and then back to McIntyre and Martin, number 2. Okay, that's 1 and 2 for Lepley Ritchie. First distance was 2'4". Second was 2 inches. 2'4", and 2 inches, 2'4".
Brown Brothers team. 9,500. Possibly 97. What a take.
And all the way for the Brown Brothers, Hank Farm, 9,500. Next up, McIntyre, Martin. This is going to be Jeff Martin. Mark and Louis. Louis on the right, Mark on the left.
Jeff Martin. Looking to over 9,500.
luck there, tough luck there. We'll get you distance. The horse has lost his slippers a little bit. 22 feet 9 inches. Jeff is going.
Chris Armisen. About to, I like that Owen calls Chris Big Boy. That's funny.
His first attempt, 9,500 pounds. $15.8 on his first attempt.
Catterton Haskell. Again. Looking on to over 9,500.
$9.11 on his first. $5 foot even on his second attempt. As you can see, he's horse having a little bit of a time getting their footing on this racetrack. 5 foot even, 9'11", 5 foot even. Our next team up is Mike Bueller. And Mike Bueller has just informed us that he would like to pass his first the way he wants to go.
Mike
That's
Bueller.
totally fine.
4-year-olds.
Okay, 10'2" is Mike's final attempt. That was his one and only. 10'2". Let's pay Mike a round of applause. Thanks, Mike, for coming out. 10'2", and that's one and done. The next team up is going to be Tom Bowman. Tom Bowman with Tex and Dude. And as you can see, we went past the ribbon, so now we have to change direction. Tex, but we still have our third and final hold left here.
Here's Bowman.
Direction if you have one between and get. Okay, there's Tom's first and second. First pull was 3 feet 1 inch. Second pull was 7'5". 3 foot 1, 7'5". So 7'5" will be our best so far. Okay, so now we're going to drop back into our third and final attempt.
We're up to third hitches. Seth Owens is going to let it go at that. Laurie and pull over whoever he had did it.
Okay, next team
Made a good effort.
is going to be Lepley and Richie. They're standing on a 2'4". So Seth's had it by 2 inches. And I just been informed that Lepley and Richie is going to pass. So let's give them a round of applause. They're going to stand on 2'4".
Mike Bueller looked really good with a 10-foot something hitch on that with a pair of 5-year-olds.
Okay, that'll drop us
That's
down
not his
to
best team. His A
McIntyre
team's not here today.
Of Mark and Louie. Mark and Louie.
3 teams have
standing on
crossed
a
this.
22 feet 9 inches. McIntyre and Mark and Louie standing on a 22.9. That was the only attempt he had took. After that will be Chris Armisen. Chris is standing on 15.8.
I just heard Chris is going to call it a day. 15 feet 8. Really nice looking draw in that. Chris has got pulling to do that this week back home. Jeff Martin had a 22 with his B team. He'll be back in here and see what he can get around the third. Maybe he can be 4 teams across.
Hey, look at that. There you go. That's why we are third and finals all the way. They're back into it. McIntyre and Martin. Mark and Louie all the way on 9,500 pounds. Thought he was going to run out of time there, but it's a good thing he didn't. Okay, next team in is going to be Chris Armisen.
Joey Catterton about to hook on his second hitch. Third hitch.
Hey, not all the way that time. The horse will stay on their feet and not a problem at all. Full pull for Haskell and Patterson team.
I'm Bowman on his third hitch. Over 9,500.
Hey, look at that, all the way, got the right start, horses stayed on their feet, no problem at all. Tom's back in the game.
Good job.
So that's our final team for this load. We're gonna load more weight and start back into the heavies again.
Martin McIntyre hooking on the 10,000 pounds with the heavyweight team. Pretty big load.
30 seconds. Okay, Jeff's first attempt. 3 foot 4 inches, he's passing his second. 3 foot 4, passes his second. That puts us down to Patterson and Haskell with Mac and Red.
Catterton and Haskell looking at 10,000.
Patterson and Haskell, Mac and Red. Then Brown Brothers, and then Martin McIntyre number 2. Okay, Joe's first and second, 10, 1 foot 4. 1 foot 2, sorry. 1 foot 2 on Joe's first, he's passing his second. 1 foot 2 and a pass. That drops us down to team number, the Brown Brothers, team number 5 of the Brown Brothers. They'll be followed by Martin McIntyre, Mark and Louis.
Brown Brothers. Well,
Okay, tough luck right for Brownwood. The distance of 3 foot 10. One horse lost his time footing there. 3 foot 10 is they'll be their distance in a pass. That puts time, Jason. Doing a little different approach here, trying to maybe get a little snug card. He got it 6 inches, 6 inches. It's on his first attempt. He passes his second. 6 inch passes his second. That brings us down to Tom Bowman. Tom Bowman with Tex and Dude.
Bowman again.
Brown Huntington Barney on 310. Gene and Tubbs and Martin McIntyre sitting on 3-4. Tom's first pool was 5 foot 11 inches. 5 foot 11. Sitting in the lead right now.
That's a team right there.
Hey, let's give Tom a round of applause. 16 feet 2 inches. Nice pool they gave him there. 16 feet 2 inches. That's going to be our leader right now. So that's going to drop us down to third and final pool. One minute.
Oh, it wasn't Casey Garriman.
Okay, nice round of applause for Jeff. 11 feet 4 inches. Definitely better this distance. 11 feet 4 inches on his final. That's going to place him. 11 foot 4. Okay, let's give Joe a round of applause. A distance of 2 foot 7. So better the distance, 2 foot 7.
Brown Brothers. 10,000 pounds.
Okay, how about a round of applause? Horse Lucky's putting there 8 feet 10 inches. So better their distance, 8 feet 10 inches on the Brown Brothers.
Patterson and Haskell. 10,000 pounds.
Hey, give Joe a round of applause. They pulled on it there. 8 feet 3 inches. 8 feet 3, and that'll place him. 8 feet 3. So that puts us down to Tom Bowman. But if anybody was keeping score, he's already sitting on a 16-2. So he does not need to hook again unless he wants to, and I'm going to say he is not. So big round of applause. Tom Bowman, Mooresville, PA, your winner here today. 16 feet 2 inches on the big load of 10,000 pounds. Okay, so Tom Bowman first, second goes to McIntyre Martin, team number 1 of Gene and Tug. Third place goes to Brown Brothers, 8 foot 10. Fourth place goes to Catterton and Haskell, Ty and JD of 8 foot 3. And then we drop to Catterton and Haskell, 2'7". And then our final team on that load will be McIntyre and Martin with a pass.
Hey.
Very nice. How about a round of applause for Chris? Teamster Award, lightweight division.
Well, that's Bowman first. He's the winner. Oh, Chris. Chris
Okay,
won.
next in line, looks like we got the heavyweight champions here. Tom Bowman, Orangeville, PA. Texan dude. How about a round of applause for Tom Bowman? Making a pull 16 feet, 11 inches maybe is what it was. Take a look at this clock. Take a look at this clock, ladies and gentlemen. Now that's awesome.
I don't know why Tom's all red faced. Other than that.
There should be trophies, Tom. I'll have them. They didn't bring it out. I'm trying to get it done.
Where's the clock? Jewelers, anybody needs any jewelry, go down to see these guys because that's awesome. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Chris is coming for the.
Okay, we have coming up next is our lightweight champion, Lester Speck, Abe and Daryl, lightweight champions. That's good. They're good. They're going to bring a clock over, I think. Speck, it'll cover you up.
Hell yeah, look good in the barn. Here.
Ron and Jim Zellner from Zellner's Jewelry. We got Ron here today handing out this beautiful clock. This is our lightweight champion, Lester Speck, Dave and Daryl. Congratulations, guys. Looking good.
Good on that part. They can stand by another truck to haul that sucker home.
Okay, we're slacking Chris Armisen. Chris, if you come up and receive your Teamster Award, I think we'll have them all then. Chris Armisen. Here you go, this is Chris Armisen team. Chris gets the Teamster Award in heavyweight. Congratulations, Chris. Nice job. Got a nice set of halters, a nice little plaque. And also, Buckers from Tractor Supply. Looks like they're all full of stuff. Thank you to everybody that donated all these good gifts for these guys. They work hard at it.
Out wet? He about jumped out of his skin.
Well, I work too.
Maybe he needs it.
Yeah, do that during the fall.
Should have given him out of poop time, huh?
Where's Big Bull?
He went up there.
You go ahead. Go ahead.